Welcome to Tony's online tuning class. Our hope is to help you make positive changes in your life with these recordings by providing you with guided messages from Spirit. This tuning class will give you the means to enhance your energy through the use of tuning forks, crystals, meditation, and distance healing. These energy-driven classes do not alter or shift your energies, but to help you release outdated thoughts and beliefs from your past to help you feel lighter. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your vibrational growth with us. The third eye is probably the single skill that all animals on this planet feel. We all have instinct, and that's what it is. It is that inner voice, that inner thing that all animals have. Humans have something a little more enhanced than that, because when we get what we call that intuition or that hit or that message, whatever it could be, it usually can go in our thoughts, whether it's going to be looking backwards or looking forwards or setting it as a goal. And that's what animals can't do. Animals can only live in the moment, can only live for right now. And this would supposedly makes up a higher species. It is not our civilization or what we built in the concrete jungle. It is this particular ability that we can maneuver the messages that we get just from outside our instinct, and we could sort of mold it a little differently. We have that choice to mold it. This particular one is really great because I use intuition all the time. It's like a muscle. And like a muscle, the more you use it, the stronger it gets. And when people discount it, it's only because it is so subtle. It is so soft. It's almost like you can discount it so easy. When you're going outside, going to go play golf or go gardening or let's say go shopping or you want to go walking, and you just pass the front door and you see the umbrella. It says, "Oh, it's a beautiful day. I'll leave it. I'm not getting it's going to be a big deal." And then halfway through it, the heavens open up and I should have brought my umbrella. Yet you would pass that same umbrella every morning and you would not look at it. It would not hit you. But there's something that tweaked your energy this morning as you were going out, where it's a beautiful day, where you were choosing whether or not you're going to take that. So that's how subtle it is. And that's why we discount it, because we don't realize how soft it is. It is not controlling. It's guidance. And we have the choice whether or not we're going to follow it. It vibrates to the color of violet or indigo, which is a combination of blue. It's a nice blue, steel blue color, and purple. Those put together makes that indigo or violet color. It's a very strong vibration. Its energetic element, like it was with the voice, which was sound, and before that was the heart, which was wind. This element is light, traveling at the speed of light. When we say anything about light, it doesn't always mean that it's human. Humans are made up of light, yes. When we hear light, we don't automatically think of a human being. It's something bigger. And that's the essence that we have inside of us, this third eye element. It's between our eyebrows, our physical eyebrows, right above. Doctors, for many years, many decades, have tried to find it. They've tried to prove that intuition really isn't anything. But there's so much data, there's so many people tapping into meditation that taps into their intuition, that enhances their health. How could somebody possibly feel that something's about to occur? And it's so indisputable that now Harvard University is starting to implement meditation and how to enhance your intuition. It took them 300 years, but yay, we're glad we're there. They're there. But light workers over centuries have known this already, and it's glad that science is starting to pick up. They just can't ignore it anymore. It is so strong. The crystals that are really good for this is labradorite, lapis lazuli, which is a beautiful blue stone, and it's got like little gold specks in it. And if you're into essential oils, it's frankincense and basil. That's usually a good when you're meditating and you put that on. Even if you have basil plants, in the area and you can smell that. If you are eating foods that have basil in it, again, it is a nice ability to enhance this particular energy. Amethyst is also a good one. Now, the body connection is basically our nose, our sinuses, and our nervous system. Of course, our brain as well. When things are going on or malfunctioning, it's not quite at its height with your third eye, you'll have more headaches, eye strain, blurred vision, nightmares. Because what happens is when you're seeing visions, it's like leaving a 3-year-old just in a room and there's a bunch of baking supplies and next thing you know, flowers everywhere. It's like when it's unmanaged, it just goes wild. And what happens is when nightmares happen, that's where it just needs to get harnessed in. Most times when children have nightmares, it's because they've seen something and they can't get that repetitive thought out of their system. A while back where a little boy had nightmares, terrors actually, and it was this wolf that was chasing this particular child. And every time the wolf got closer and closer and it was panting, and then part of this nightmare, just before the wolf would pounce on them, they'd wake up screaming. After several nights, and they said, okay, we got to do something. They tried to relax the child with warm milk and all the various things they tried to do to calm the child, or look at something happy, read happy books. It just ended up being night terrors, but halfway through the evening. Once when we were involved with it, the first thing I saw, and as the little boy was talking about the nightmare, and I said, can I ask you a question? Have you ever stopped and turned around and tried to hug the wolf before it follows you or before it pounces on you? And he says, oh no, I'd never do such a thing. I says, that's right, because that's something that the wolf would not expect. And what happens is when we're in a nightmare situation, sometimes it's in that lucid dream, because in the panting, in the running, you're starting to come awake. Believe it or not, because you're no longer in this REM sleep, which is a very deep delta wave sleep. You're no longer in that because you're breathing harder and your pulse is going up. So you really can't have the same vibration. So you're starting to wake up and you're getting into that lucid dream where you're half asleep and half awake. You still have control of the dream, like you could run faster, you could turn left or right within the dream. But you can also stop and turn around. And so I told the little boy to do that. After about a week or so, I followed up with them, and they said the first night he did that, he said, it worked. And what happened is the wolf turned into a butterfly. It just wanted some attention. So all it is unmanaged energy, because you always have the power.
Thank you for listening to my online tuning class. Give yourself 24 to 48 hours to process how you are feeling, which gives the body a chance to catch up on what you have cleared today. As these are powerful energy clearing classes that help relax our bodies and assist to reduce stress, if you know of anybody that could benefit from this for future classes, please spread the word. We are located on our Facebook page called Group Tuning Class with Tony, and until next time, Namaste.